your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
おはよう，各位早安，我是真。现在玩的是 PS4 的巫师3，欢迎来到真好电玩游戏直播频道。昨天那个狼人任务先把它解掉。
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Uma. 抽打。
You're you dimwit! Drop one more and I'll keelhaul you!
Got a minute?
Prepare my boat, can't you see? Nilfgaardian dogs were to hunt us some.
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your apples. Alright, ask away. In praise of Freya.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you alone survived.
True. I managed to flee. Great Mother was looking out for me that day.
Mm-hmm. But she didn't give a lick about the priestesses.
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound and slit their throats like horses for the sacrifice. And he laughed. Understand? He laughed. But Archpriestess Ulver cursed him with her dying breath. You are beastly now, remain so forevermore. Ah, saintly woman.
What happened to Morkvarg?
Hard to believe, but fur rose through his skin, and his mug stretched forth into a muzzle, like a dog's or a wolf's. He howled, long and grieving, then lunged at his men. They tried to run, but he was fast as lightning. As he killed them, clamped his jaws round their throats, they turned to ash, just like that. Ash that seeped from twixt his fangs.
Not good. Curse must be complex, multi-leveled.
Such is the Great Mother's power.
Didn't help the priestesses. Why not?
How could I? Alone against a dozen raiders that... Why are you staring?
Just wondering. You people, obsessed with honor, courage, and so on. But you just cut and run? Strange.
I ain't proud of it. Since that day, I've been seeking a worthy death at sea. Seems the goddess, she's not seen fit to summon me yet.
最舒服。
Liar.
What? I swear it on the Great Mother's tits.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yarn. Didn't see one thing, though. Lads here around me, they're mine. Armed to the teeth to the man. Let me introduce yous.
I'm no knight-errant. I'm a witcher. Didn't come here to bring you to justice.
Digging up the past? What's that for?
Need to know what actually happened in the garden. Gonna lift Morkvarg's curse.
Why would you bloody do that? Our son should suffer till Ragnarok. The day after, actually.
是来打架的。
It's what I do.
Used to say the same myself, till Morkvarg gave the order to sail for Hindisfjall. I've raided often and cruelly, killed women, children, whatever my axe happened to hit. But priestesses, it was too much, even for me. When it was over, and Morkvarg was drinking with the rest, I took this out.
Wolf-fang pendant, covered in runes.
I got it from my da, who was godeye of our village. Told me that anyone I cut with a fang would suffer a fate worse than death. Spoke true, it seems.
Your pop-pop mentioned how to reverse this?
Victim needs to get the fang is all. But I'll not give it to you. That whoreson should suffer.
战骑士的纷争。
Listen, the priestesses, they really long to get their garden back. And as I see it, you owe them, don't you think?
All right, take it. But it don't come free. Want one thing in return.
Won't tell anyone about your past, give you my word.
Not that. If you do, I'll just find you and kill you. Once Morgthog's human again, you can't let him leave. No matter what.
You're that witch, Yennefer! No Nordling will ever understand the Isles. This is Skellige!
好，再去找狼人一次。野狼人喽！等一下，等一下，好像可以顺传，不用自己跑啊。有一个惊叹号，可恶！看到我就想跑。惊叹号不接，它好像会消失。
Give us strength and courage, swift hands and sharp ways. Yes. Right, lads. Let's get to work. Clear out this mine. Who are you? Why are you here?
Could ask you the same. Places like this, usually home to necrophages alone.
They're corpse eaters, aye. And they grow bolder by the day. Crawl out to attack the living. We'll kill them all. Clear the mine with our swords in our hands. Honor our fathers in doing so.
I'm a witcher. Could go with you and help.
And steal the glory due us? No chance.
Glory won't do much for you if ghouls are gnawing on your bones.
When you think on it, makes sense. All right. You lead the way then.
You lead the way.
Show our axe. Remember that. Hey, where you going?
靠！是叫我 lead the way 吗？你冲那么快，靠背嘞！任务失败。好啊，任务失败。为什么任务失败？死掉一只就任务失败了。
No Nordling will ever understand the Isles. This is Skellige!
失败就算了，跟他懒得读取。
Hey, where you going?
不是失败了吗？那他还要干嘛？ 拉着船前往费克岛。哦，我还没有用他的船。
This is Skellige! Hey, where you going?
都失败了，不想了。东西啊！采一堆蘑菇，每次动菇都是采一堆蘑菇毛球。
Hey, where you going?
掉下来。到底有没有东西可以上去啊？看起来好像又没有。直接冲过去。
Come on.
看掉下来是什么东西？补一下。
Morkvark doesn't give up easily.
在这后面。
Morkvark doesn't give up easily.
靠，这么多锁住的房间。这边还有一个他的洞。可以再打一次狼人。砍爆它，然后就可以找他讲话了。给他尖牙。
Here we are again.
You can't. God, end this. Or release me.
尖牙给他。
Here, put this on.
I need no more fangs.
Don't be a smartass, just do it.
I'm free. Free! At last! Oh, where's the tavern? I can eat a broiled pig. No, a side of beef. Wash it down with a cask of ale. Then to sea. They forgot me, no doubt. Well, I'll fucking remind them with a bang. In Novigrad, everywhere. I'm back!
先给我赏金。
Fair winds and all, but before you go, my reward?
Right. Nearly forgot.
Happens often. Too often.
Calm yourself. I'm a man of honor. Now listen. You'll go to Novigrad, to the pits. Find the vulture, the moneylender. Tell him Morkvark sends his regards. And you'll know me to be a generous man.
Kill you.
Farewell then. The sea beckons.
有吞到什么血？史凯利的这个好像也没多好。 看一下道场，额外75%哦，是暴击伤害很高的队。 然后再去找我们的道具 ，yes。先补个血。不小心吃到魔药了。哼哼哼 ，kill you。 变形术。
Ideal friend, patient, doesn't mouth off.
出去啦，出去啦，领宝剑啦！ 靠背，花什么花什么？马鞭草。那个地方是没有顺传点，用跑的。 爬不出去。记录一下。 为什么点它弄快速移动者了？好，算了，很显然我们要先进了。
Run, Roach.
这是女祭司哦。
Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions. The curse. Tell me more.
Archpriestess Ulva cast it. It bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even if he is killed, he returns there.
Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, who. The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard, murdered women heavy with child, and children he...
I know the type.
They said he feared but one thing, albeit secretly, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg decided to prove everyone, himself included, wrong. So he came to Hindisvja to raid the goddess's garden. This was years ago. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her blood gushed forth, she cursed Morkvarg, and he transformed into a monster.
Never heard of this Morkvarg.
Not the word. They said he...
Might have already run into this Morkvarg. He, werewolf?
I know not. I'm afraid I've never seen him.
Shame that. Was hoping you could tell me more about him, help me with my work.
You might speak with Toradar's son, Einar. He saw Morkvarg and his men descend on the garden. He was the sole pilgrim to escape with his life that day. Settled in Larvik, you'll find him at the landing there, provided he's not at sea.
I've come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher. You who grant us love, hatred, and strength. Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions.
没有了，就领85块。
The goddess protect you from all evil.
80块啦。
Why does the goddess bring you here?
Brought myself here, seems to me.
You do not worship Freya.
No, but I respect those that do, including her priestesses.
This does you credit, but is meaningless as well. For Freya rewards and punishes those of other faiths and infidels as she does her own. Worship her and it will help, though it will settle nothing. What do you need?
Mind if I have a look at your wares?
92了，看待会去清一下东西吧。珍珠魂，珍珠魂。没手。
Tell me something about this temple, could you?
It happened once that Freya lost her favorite white cat. She scoured the Isles and finally found him here. Freya's heart filled with joy, and she blessed this place. A temple was then established here.
Didn't know Freya was into cats.
Your ignorance speaks poorly of you. The white cat is the goddess's sacred animal and has deep symbolic significance. This temple is for those who seek Freya's help in finding what they desperately seek. Perhaps even you shall experience her grace. Scorn her not. Or have you friends so powerful that you can afford to spurn divine aid?
Farewell.
Well. 没什么物件，好，我们来走。
Welcome to the Temple of Freya. I'm Kirisu. How can I help?
You a novice? Because I'd never take you for a priestess.
Truly? You've got a good eye, though a bit off in this case. I'm neither a priestess nor a novice. I escaped a pirate ship, was wounded. That's why I'm here. Sisters Astrid and Dala found me on the beach, near dead. They brought me to the temple, watched over me. I owe them my life.
Quite the adventure. Got a home to go back to, or will you stay here?
I've a brother in Ard-Skellig. He's surely mad with grief searching for me. Once I'm better, all better, I'll find a longship and head home.
So long.
So long.
You who grant us love, hatred, and strength.
不可以抢他的包包的东西。
You who grant us love, hatred, and strength.
Mardrun sends the sun, and Mardrun sends the rain.
Ah! Please be careful.
当铺好东西 ，Go Go Go！ 靠腰为什么？哦，诺维格瑞哦，所以他才叫我用这个快速传递。先去接这个告示牌，再去诺维格瑞好。Jeffrey， 你好。拍谁？刚才没看到。接。哦，我是先解了东西才来接告示牌啊。哦，原来是在这里哦。
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
"逼迫巨食尸鬼长期坚持。天穹教会，墨吕教授故事解开图片能力，获得新力量。 高利贷，好啊。
Hello there. Pawning or buying?
Morkvarg sends his regards.
Here. Anyone asks, I don't know him. Never laid eyes on him.
恶魔的第一次接触。
Hello there. Pawning or buying?
Show me what you have in stock.
Huh. 就只卖改变人生。
So long.
委托的事情，恶魔的第一次接触。十之心啊，血与己。男爵啊，哇，再回去男爵。去清一下道具吧。带10文，照样卖掉。护甲穿刺，我来换这把。虽然护甲穿刺降低了，额外暴击伤害69%没有了呢。算了，先换这个。额外黄金。常见，多144块而已。轻便衣服把它收好。快之手之身，还是要昆恩强度加11%，感觉比较好。手套法印强度增加，暴击几率啊。算了，继续带我的4旧手。先把这些节庆用的收起来，再去卖东西。找一下我的 box， 稍微有点远了。 为什么他指到后面？就后面吧。怪怪的，这个路都很难认啊。买点东西好了。算了。
What do you see, hey giver?
Ah, I see the honourable gentleman is not one to let a bargain pass.
Fine. Show me what you got.
So what don't I got? Something for everyone. Seek and ye shall find. Cheap too.
鸟东东，看卖给他可以多少钱？现在没多少钱了。现在是不是太便宜了一点了？算了啦。 懒得找人卖了，算你赚到了，卖给你。带这些皮也是很重的啊。
Thanks.
Come again. Cheap as it gets, right here.
这里。Box。又触发什么了？
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
哎，武器被没收了。
Shut up and fight.
金环呢？练爆了！火焰。
Coming. Felt it.
我只是要去找个 box 啊，金环。
Like the rate, that one. See his mum. To your son, Jost. May he take after his father.
As they say,
Damn nice. Oh! Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns with us.
清完了，然后来这边清一下道具，我们就去找伯爵。
Keeps the roads indoors.
Rain will cleanse the city. Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
So.
Top-notch swords?
Show me what you have in stock.
有帽子一定要留着。白昼之心。卖了。看也卖掉好了，虽然这个69%的暴击。靠腰装备什么斯凯利长剑
So long.好了，慢慢掉。
Top-notch swords?
Show me what you have in stock.
大师道具哦，照卖呀。全都卖。萝卜的要装起来。
So long.
要找什么工？买经验。继续卖。
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock.
哇，乌德威克0.1耶，超赞！
So long.
转点我记得是在这里。然后切回这个。好像可以速破关了呢，之后再选2轮玩看看直线这样子，看2轮有什么差啊。FF12 2轮自动90级，这2轮可能没有差，不晓得会不会直接50级。方便。 好，记录一下。
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He'll be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
Nothing here for you.
哇，就守卫。主头，这个地方全集我没打完呢。
What?
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door, now. Hey, little guy.
我要去看一下那个循线追查什么情况。
This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
去解一下循线追查，什么东东？大家看一下。
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
什么鬼？又被召唤走了。待会看一下，我要回去解什么循线追查。 立刻跑一大串剧情。
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Bangli.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Bangleen consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then?
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish.
日本也出现了。
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
No courtesies needed? Perfect. But remember, I'm not your soldier, or page, or dog, so don't give me any orders.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around. I need only beckon.
Geralt.
Now report.
Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen,
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iakis. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Couldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
Yen, what happened back there in Skellige?
Please, Geralt. There's nothing left to say.
Yen.
No more. Please.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Wow. 我想回去解巡线追查啊，可恶，就跑这么一大段，一周了。
Oh there.
Four tails this close to the fortress. Someone's been slacking off.
Quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
A lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things, through the bed, off the balcony.
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
Huh. More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
终于跑完剧情了，我要看一下我的循线追查要怎么去解，竟然失败了，靠背啊！看我的循线追查，已失败了。 没有写叉是什么叉啊？啊，这个不帮兰伯特这个就失败了啊，所以这个是支线任务啊。哦，这些会关闭哦。 最后愿望，约在拉尔维克。哦，所以我们要去斯凯利节啊！可恶，只好再回去一次了。
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
哦，我是真，我回来了。那这个乌马我们就先不要带走。看那个什么史凯利姐的那个是支线啊。最后愿望，拉尔维克。
Folk don't object to your white milk.
Ever heard of preventive arsenal?
那么这么急性子的人也会有私事，我们就必须要解一下什么黑皮的剧情。难得要求我，怎么可以不解呢？
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Oh. Ah, 我们吃个东西再回来啊。如果喜欢跟我们喜欢巫师3年度版的话，可以点击左下角订阅，右下角喜欢随时追踪我们直播时段，可以点击左下角的铃铛，还有 FB 跟 Blog 可以点个赞哦。分享给朋友的话，更是大大感谢啊。那我是真，我们大概10点20再开巫师3。Never 剧情记一下。